Hundreds of NDC supporters gathered in front of the Tamale Judicial Service Department on Monday morning to solidarize with the Savelugu Member of Parliament, Jacob Idris, who is standing a criminal trial. It will be recalled that during the 2020 general elections, there were some electoral violence in Savelugu in the northern region, which led to one death. Subsequently, the police, upon a tip-off, conducted a search at the NDC constituency office where an AK-47 rifle and 60 rounds of ammunition were retrieved at the party's office and was alleged to be owned by the NP. Two persons, thus the NP and a chief, were later arraigned. However, on Friday, 31st March 2023, the NP, who is also second accused, was absent in court for the second time. This did not go down well with the court, hence a bench warrant was issued. On Monday, April 3, the counsel for the second accused prayed the court to rescind the bench warrant, arguing that his client has been consistent in attending the hearing and his absence on those few occasions was not deliberate. He added that the accused is interested in the case and is ever ready to cooperate with the court to see the end of the case. In response to the counsel, the judge, Justice Richard Kujapwa, said the reason given by the defendant for his absence was not convincing enough, hence the bench warrant. He, however, granted the request of the counsel, noting that the warrant has not been effected. The Member of Parliament for Tamale South, Haruna Idrisu, who is one of the lawyers for the defense team, spoke to the media after the court granted their request.
We just want to assure you that the Honorable Jacob Abdullahi is a very responsible elected Member of Parliament and would never ever be a fugitive of justice. He probably did not exercise good judgment in the reason he provided to the court, which did not please my Lord. But subsequently, we have to avoid a third occurrence of this, and I'm sure he's accordingly advised.
The MP, who was present in court, wants the existing laws to be reviewed so that sitting Member of Parliament can be pardoned in some peculiar instances and can be absent in court.
We probably will have to make a strong argument whether parliamentary emergencies cannot be a justification, because that particular day, the Honorable Jacob Abdullahi had to be in Parliament. The long-standing rule of law is that there can be no taxation without representation. He had to be in Parliament, in the House of Parliament, to exercise his representative role as Member of Parliament, to vote on some tax legislation. The judge did not find that convincing enough. So that is where the law, we have to see how to evolve our democracy and our jurisdictional law.
Meanwhile, during Monday's hearing, the final witness was called to give his statement and was cross-examined. Here is the counsel for the accused persons speaking.
In their statements they made, they indicate that there were several other persons that were there during the incidents and all that, but they haven't been able to file any such testimony independent of that of the police. So our mind is that it was an orchestrated matter. The police set out from Tamale purposely to go and create a scenario at Savelugu and put it on top of the MP. Because our idea was that if they were pressmen, they were military men, there were other police people from Savelugu, why didn't they write statement? Why are they not in court to testify? And it's only the 4 police officers that left the regional command that went to Savelugu and came back, and they are the only persons testifying. So that was the reason I sought to show that they are not credible persons and that it was planned and executed rightly, but unfortunately it's a court of law.
The Member of Parliament for the Savelugu constituency prayed to the court to rescind its decision of a bench warrant. The court granted their request and cautioned the second accused not to repeat same. From Tamale, I am Dinah Ungwan, reporting for Citi News.